Hi everybody, welcome back to Tolkiencraft II with me, Sid, and if you thought this was going to be the last episode, you'd be wrong. Apologies if the tone of the previous episode, Saturdays, was a little bit melodramatic, but I was a little bit annoyed at having to rebuild my level.dat, and I've come up with a workaround which allows me to at least continue this series and see through the vampire thing a little bit longer. So the problem was that if I went out exploring, my level.dat corrupted, and obviously I need to go out exploring to get torn pages to continue leveling up as a vampire. And my solution was, before I launched the program, before I launched the game, I took a copy of my level.dat. Then I go out exploring, so if I had to go onto the journey map, for example. Oh, it doesn't help that can we give me, no, surface, I want surface, thank you. So if we go over here, I took a little trip out this way. A little trip, he says. And found some villagers, did some stuff, then I had to poodle up this way before returning. And as I was finding stuff, whether it was torn pages, especially torn pages, I would stick them in my ender bag and they would come back to the base, and if I corrupted, then quite simply I would restore the backup of the level.dat. Nothing lost, but I would gain the torn pages. So that's my little workaround. It does mean that at least we can continue on and actually see this vampire thing through. We are approaching the end of this series, it has to be said, because I am planning to start Mage Season 4 soon. I've been working on the pack. I've got a skeleton pack ready. I'm calling it Mage Dark Ages, and when we get around to that you'll see why, but enough about Mage, more about this. So I have 3 torn pages, so I am going to take one of those and pop it in, and now we've got the upgraded book, we should be able to see what drink. Strength was flowing into him, more drank, stronger becoming. The world slowed down, that's as far as we got. His greatest foe, the sun, was ever present, tormenting him instantly. Became his obsession, found ways to collect sunlight and burn himself with it 10 times during the night. Huh? Found ways to collect sunlight and burn itself with him. I have no idea what that is trying to infer. I have, yeah, I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about? What do I need? Let me just check this again. And I may have to go off and try. That the world slowed down, so I got that. And burn himself with it 10 times during the night. I really haven't got a clue what that wants. I mean, clearly it's not run out into the sunlight. That would be, well, suicide at the best of times. So, what the hell can it mean? Just going to make another imperfect rituals, couple of imperfect ritual stones while I kind of try and ponder this. Orb, give me 1, give me 2, thank you very much. And then I want some lapis. And I need a couple of blocks of that. 1 and 2. These are going to be like doorbells, I suppose. Now, how do I, what's in there? Oh, this is, yeah, this is my Stop Being a Vampire box, which we will use later. Where to put this? That's the next stupid question. Well, we can go and stick one in the wall here. It just the permanent one I've got downstairs has a drawback. It is downstairs, so I would like one up in my general area here. No. Oh, we got you out. Why did you not want to break? That's my travelling permit. And then we'll have you in there, and don't know whether this will work, but we'll find out, won't we? Okay. Well, let's test it, I suppose. It's not, you wouldn't really want one in your build permanently, but as a vampire. Yeah, the clock really didn't survive. Okay, sorry about that. Audio cut out. I'm not sure. I don't think I lost a lot of the audio at the end, but while I was reloading, I took the opportunity to interpret this cryptic clue through the powers of YouTube. There is a channel which I'll link in the description, which has a couple of videos on how to level vampires. So yeah, that's pretty handy. In fact, if I just jump that up, it is Mirror's Light Jacula is the channel, but I'll link it in the description. The small channel, just about 500-600 subs, so I say small channel, I have small channels, but but they do present the information in how to advance as a vampire very, very succinctly, albeit with the yapping dog in the first episode as well, just for good measure. So you would never have guessed this from that clue. That cryptic clue is cryptic, for want of a better word. So we are going to need to make a bunch of quartz spheres from witchery, and I'm going to want about 10 of these. So we're going to need to make a bunch of this stuff. Oh, helps if you get that, and maybe some more glass. I better double. Oh, it's only 4, isn't it? For sorry, stack. There you go. It's not like we're short of quartz. Right, let's make. How many have got there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10. 10 is as many what you will need. Now the other thing you're going to need is some sunlight catchers or light catchers. We're also going to need some daylight sensors. We're going to need 4 of those, so we'll get those. You don't need 4, but it's faster. They had a way of using this which is more efficient, shall we say. How do we make a catcher? Dream catcher? No. Sun? There we go. Sun collector is the name of the beast. And we're going to want, I'm just trying to think, we've got 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of these. I'm going to need more. Right, we're going to need more of these. We're going to need 9 more of these. God damn it. Always run out of... where have you gone? Make me some more of those, please, then, if you can. Just make it... oh, well, that's oh, well, I've got a pressure plate as well out of that. Make me some of those. 8, 9. I think it's 9. I'll do 10 just to be on the safe side. We're going to need, well, let's see, can we make those now? Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need one more capacitor, which is bloody typical. And I think it's 9, but as I say, make 10, we're sorted. Now the time is still night, so let us go outside and set these up. Now what these do is they capture sunlight into these crystal spheres. So the way the guys on the channel had it, now you only need, oh bugger, I need 2 more. Why? What the hell? Thought I'd got all of those. Daylight sensors, please. Oh, I'm shy on slabs again, aren't I? And of course, oh god, hang on. Start, and then daylight sensors again. I sometimes wonder whether A actually makes this easier or... oh, bugger. Or not. 2 of those. Now, we are coming up on daytime, so I'm just going to blat this over. Let's in fact, we'll check first. What are we looking like? Have we got time? Yeah, we should just have time. So, they put 4 daylight sensors down, and then they put these in this pattern. Oops. String there. In this pattern. Keep my eye on the horizon. So it was 9, not 10. And then you take your globes and you place them in these, and you leave them. You do not sleep through the day. And what these will do is they will gradually fill up with sunlight. Now, how are you supposed to divine this particular fact from that rather cryptic entry in the book? I honestly have no idea. I'm going to put those away just in case I corrupt again. But yeah, that's how you do it. Or that's the first stage of how you do it. Now, the other thing I wanted to do is I want to make another suit of vampire armor. I don't think I've got any of that stuff left, so we're going to need some wool, just a stack, and a needle, one of those. And the reason being is I want to try there's 2 versions. This is the version with lower armor value, but look at my grey plate there, and it's got a lower armor value, and it has got more buffs if you're wearing the whole suit. So yeah, that's that. Now what I would like to do is try the other version. So I'm going to kind of work this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'll have a little oh, drank my blood reservoir out of that. There really wasn't a lot in there, was there? I would like to try and make the up armoured version, and just for comparison purposes really. However, I am going to need more blood, and I don't want to go and set it to daytime, nighttime, so I'm probably going to have to wait. I'll go and get this lot cooking, but and just do this one, and we can work on the rest off camera till we've got a full set again. Another set of the stuff. It's the slowest thing. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. And I'm definitely want to see this through to level 10 vampire. I will probably at that point turn this off. I also want to take you with me and place you in my bag, because why would you not? Yeah, so I'm going to let this day run through. We'll take a look at those orbs, eat some villagers. I mean, yeah, I'm going to eat some villagers. Yeah, let's not muck around here, and I will be back. Okay, it's night time. The full day has passed. You'll see 3 of these have filled with sunlight, and they are now sun grenades. You need to use 10 of these on yourself to level up, so we'll put that back in there. I've made 2 bits of things. I need some experience because I'm powering up my 1 focus of the 9 hells, because it kind of seems somewhat appropriate given that it summons bats. So let's just grab a whole bunch of experience. We'll go and set the tier 3 upgrade. The tier 4 upgrade is vampire bats, and of course that seems oddly appropriate really. So I'm going to go with devil bats, make them tougher and bigger on that one. And we then need to, I'm using this amulet of angel's wings a lot. It's brilliant. So I need to go and have a look, see how these guys are doing. Well, first things first, you're dead. You're dead because you are not standard villagers. And then, so that should have refilled it. It has. And then we'll top up our blood pool, and I'll leave them. You do have to get up close and personal, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, when you're drinking someone's blood out the neck, it's going to be close and personal, isn't it? But at least then we can make this armour, and oh, sorry, I drained him a little bit too much there. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab that lot. How are we for blood? I'm going to need more. And a bit more from you. Thank you very much, sir. Nom nom nom. I love the way you can just shove them around. So these guys regenerate their blood after a night's sleep, I've found. Take that out. And take that out. Interesting that they give me villager corpses. Right, I think that should be enough. So we've got the trousers. The last thing we need is the boots. And a bit of lag there. So that should do us for that lot. I'll just top up anybody I've not at yet. Oops. Oh, you are. Oh no, I'm not in blood mode. Are we nearly there? I'm going to drain this guy. I've just cut myself right up. Oh, interesting. Right. Let's head back and cook that up, make the armour, and we should be good. Right, in you go. You can go in there along with those 2 dead villagers. Incidentally, you can resurrect those villagers if you make, there's an altar, and it's basically resurrect for XP. It's this altar here, nether star, 2 skeleton skulls, bone blocks, all of those I can do. Nightstone, I haven't seen a open blocks dungeon. I think they may be disabled, so I'll not be able to get that stone, which is a pain, but there you go. So let me get these done. Maybe if I split them, it'll help a little bit. 4 of those, let's make some boots. Now if we look at this, oops, surround that with 4 iron ingots and it will up armour it. So 4 iron ingots, it's obviously not going to be diamond level armour, but you get a vampire helmet. The similarly for this one is 4 iron ingots. That doesn't appear to have any upgrade, so we can do that one. I'm not sure whether the trousers have any kind of upgrade either. We'll find out. Let's get you done. Can we? No, they appear not to. So that's interesting. So we didn't really need another set of shoes. These are the only upgraded items. So yeah, that gives you protection. Is it higher? It doesn't look higher. Anyway, where are we? I need some books. And we can get those upgraded. Enchanted, I should say. It's turning night. I'll probably do those. I'm just going to stick those on the Britannia thing anyway. So it is just going to be protection 4. Magic resistance 4. What did I put on my existing ones? Just protection 4 and magic resistance 4, didn't I? Yeah. So I'll get those done, and I'll be back in the next night. Well, I'll probably come back once we've got all 10 of those globes charged, I think. Oh dear. We're pushing it a bit close to sunrise, aren't we? Bonk. 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 And I don't know whether we're going to have enough. We may not. Mana tablet not on me. Oh crap. Where's my teleporter? No, we're not going to have enough. We're not going to have enough. Let me grab that back. Oh, sorry. Teleport. Now. Alright, I'll do that off camera anyway. That's just the usual rigmarole. So I'll be back later once we've got those globes done. Right. This is just running up the tier 5, the vampire bats. I have got 10 grenades and I've enchanted my vampire armour, so that gives us much closer to iron armour. But obviously we don't get the same perks. Have I got any armour? Well, there's one there for now, that will do. I think we definitely will want to keep the vampire. Interesting. Not rendering it. Oh well, doesn't matter. So, level 6. Well, sorry, level 5. Okay, it's got to be night time. It's night time. Obviously, I'm outside. Take your grenade, bang, and it will set you on fire. And eventually, you'll get a blindness debuff. And in a moment or two, we're back. Repeat 10 times. So this is going to take a little while. And once you've done this 10 times, you will get level 5. Now the ability at level... Oops. I think that was probably a meteor. Don't know where. Close by, obviously. Well, no, actually it doesn't have to be close by, because these things can... Oh. And you get the crystal globes back as well, which is nice. So yeah, this is just a process of... I suppose we kind of... What the hell? Anyway, yeah, this is a process of making yourself immune, giving yourself resistance to sunlight, and I suppose it's akin to these guys who take a small dose of poison every day to just, you know, give themselves immunity to it and build up a resistance. Bit tedious, and as I say, I have no idea how you would ever have guessed this from the description. I really do not. You know, it's that book is very, I mean, I know it's post. Oh, you only have to do it 6 times. Interesting. Okay, well, because they look pretty, I'm going to put those back out and we'll fill them back up again. There we go. Not for any other reason, really. But now we can survive the sunlight at the expense of blood. So I'm going to go and just charge up my blood level. Bonk. Hello, sirs. I've come for my evening snack. Oh, woke him up. So, yeah, now all we've got to do is wait for daytime, which fortunately, because the night is short and the day is actually not that long a wait. But let us go and see what the next quest is while we're doing this one. So I killed a villager and he dropped another torn page. So we've still got 3, which I need 2 more, I think. And apparently they are mob drops as well. Thanks, Neil, for pointing that one out to me. So what is our next goblet? 5 souls, 4th night, obsession, sunlight, bang. First walk in the sun after his rebirth brought him to bloody tears. He felt his blood burning, but no longer instantly died. He needed more strength, and extinguishing creatures of pure fire was his solution. 20 died. That one is kill 20 blazers. And we will probably go and do that on stream tonight, because I'm going to stream this and maybe try and get through the last few quests on stream if we can. Let us, there you go, I was going to say let us go and see if our one focus is done. It is. So let's change you out to 9 health and go and see if we can't just find a mob or 2 just to try our new improved vampire bats on. Haha, come to me, my mobs, I want to drink your blood. Oh, that's right, killing my children of the night. Oh, actually, I was about to say, must get back to the ranch, but no, what is that? A blitz rod. All these new thermal expansion variations. And for some reason, some chunk's not loading. So let us bathe in the sunlight. Now, if you watch my blood meter on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see that is going down. I've got weakness, slowness, and mining fatigue, but I can at least survive for a short while out in the sun now at the expense of blood. So, yeah, successful. So if you join me on the stream tonight, we'll continue with the vampire quests, and until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.